Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is video 10 of the Breast Cancer Thriver series, and this video is called Cancer is a, and fill in the blank. So what is cancer for you? Cancer is a battle, cancer is a journey, cancer is something you just have to get through to get on with your life as soon as possible. But more often than not, when you get cancer, when you were diagnosed with cancer, it usually indicates that your body is not doing well for whatever reason, and your soul is not doing well either. You might be exhausted, you might be tired, you might be stuck in a job that you really don't want to do. You might be over nurturing other people instead of looking after yourself. And this is what your body is screaming, help, help. This needs to change. And the only way it can get your attention is sometimes, for some people, the only way that your body can get your attention is that you get diagnosed with cancer, and then you start to reevaluate your whole life, and you start to realize that the priorities you were living your life under might need to change. So the way I like to look at cancer is, it is one giant permission slip to finally stop and rest and look after yourself and live the way that God intended. It's time for you to let go of stress, look after yourself for a while instead of nurturing other people. That is typically what happens with most people who over-nurture others, is they don't end up nurturing themselves. And particularly breast cancer is a way of your body saying, I need some time to rest, and this is how I'm going to get your attention. So you need that giant permission slip, and your body finally says, I now give you permission to live the way that God intended. I now give you permission to rebuke stress, to let go of stressful conditions that have been operating around you, and finally take time for you to recover, to recuperate, to get your life in balance again. And sometimes it's a hard wake-up call, but sometimes that is what is needed for you to actually get the message. Your body is speaking to you. Your soul is speaking to you. Something in your life is out of balance, and this is a time for you to explore your creative side, open up other potentials in your life, open up other creative outlets for your soul to flourish, for your heart to flourish, for you to do the will of God. Maybe this is a chance for you to completely redirect your life into some other venture. Maybe start a business, maybe start a blog, start a YouTube channel, start an online opportunity. Whatever it was that you were doing before isn't working. So whether it's career related or relationship related or family related or stress related, for whatever reason, your body is telling you it's time to slow down. And unfortunately, you're going to have to, in the middle of this, go through the cancer process. But a lot of people who are very type A personality and who are used to being in control of their life suddenly find themselves at the mercy of this whole cancer treatment process where nothing really goes on time. You spend hours and hours in waiting rooms and hospital beds and hospital chairs and chemo places and surgeries and things that you never really wanted to do in the first place, but this is what it is. And I remember a saying that my mom always used to say to me, particularly near the end of her life when she was really sick. She said, Karen, I want you to do something that gives you joy in your heart and protects your health. I declare these words over you today, whoever's watching this video right now, particularly if you're in the middle of a cancer process, whether it's breast cancer or not, or just any process where you're having to deal with your health. I speak these words over you. It's time to give your body permission to live the way God intended. Get your proper sleep, get your proper rest. Rebuke stress. We are not meant to have stress in our lives. We are meant to live in the rest of God and rest on His finished works. So it's time to let go of the stress, time to take this permission slip, this giant permission slip, and fill out this piece of paper of what you are giving yourself permission to do. Now that you have this diagnosis, you have to face it. Your life is going to have to change. So how are you going to change it? That's what your body is saying. That's what your soul is saying. Your heart, will, and emotions are saying it's time for a change. So what do you need to let go of? And what do you need to add into your life? You need to let go of anything stressful. You need to let go of relationships that are actually hurting you instead of helping you. You may need to let go of a career or a job or something that is draining you. And what do you need to add? You need to add people that support you. You need to add people that are behind you 100%. You may need to turn to God and take a totally new lifestyle. These are the kind of questions that come up. And these are the kind of things that you're going to have to really look into, dive in deeper to see how your life is going to change as a result. If I get you to do a fill in the blank exercise and I say, cancer is a, what do you fill in the blank with? Let me know in the comments below, and I look forward to seeing your answers.
Don't care what you can.